Hey Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing our mid-month reading and we're covering April. You heard that right. We're already halfway through the month. Just remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave it for those that need to hear it right now and come back for next month. It doesn't have to completely resonate this time, but try to take the information that I do give you and place it in your life in the way that makes the most sense for you currently in this time. So it might not be the same subject. It could be a different subject, but the theme is there. That's the energy that is coming out. That's supposed to be placed in a way that makes sense for whatever's going on in your life right now. But let's just jump ahead. I'm going to try to keep it as broad as possible and see what your guides have to say. See if you're aligned with where you need to be this month. So we have ideas, discipline, courage, endurance, foresight, exploration. I feel like you guys are in adventure mode right now. I feel like there's a shift that's definitely taken place. I feel like a lot of you guys almost had this like guarded thing and you're almost like opening like that wall, like putting the wall down like slightly. I see you guys like peering over the edge. That's the energy that I'm getting. Courage. And then that does take courage. There's something within like there's some fear aspect. It's just because you've been guarded about whatever has happened in the past. You don't want to feel that way. You want to protect yourself. There's definitely protection mode. That was like the feeling that I'm getting from like the beginning of the month or even last month. But this month it feels like strength. Yeah, like you're coming out of your shell almost. Exploration. Is that what it was? Yes. At force exploration. Yeah, you're kind of like taking the lessons that you learned from the past and kind of like putting it in a place that allows you to be open to other possibilities that maybe before wasn't like something you were like willing to do so that you didn't get hurt, which is all fair. Oh, this is cute. Cow spirit. This is cute. The miracles are endless. This is a really cute card. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lightness around this month or halfway through the month. There's some kind of lightness. There's openness. There's wanting to receive. I feel like because you were so closed off, you were kind of like starting to feel stagnant, if that's the right word that I'm looking for. Like, I think now you're just like, okay, well, I can't just sit here and do nothing. I need to like branch out. Like, again, this is what's happening. Forgot to say it, but this is what's happening internally right now. So there is some kind of lightness coming through. There is lightness and almost like happiness. Again, ideas coming through, foresight, exploration. So there might be like chance that you might are putting yourself out there emotionally for other people and it could be just putting yourself out emotionally for a new career or anything. It could be literally anything. I feel like things that are happening on the inside are linked to every aspect of our life. Let's go ahead and see what your guides have to say. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, I love that. Three of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. This, for me, might be like work related. If you guys are kind of like, I feel like last month or the beginning of the month was things were work related. Could be interpersonal stuff, but Pentacles coming out is kind of showing me financial things. Could be work, job. Doesn't need to be. Again, take that theme, put it in your life the way that it would fit. But I'm seeing you right now, like really coming in with it, like coming like full circle is the word I'm trying to say. Like you're strong, your stability is there. You're able to nurture yourself and not put the trauma on like the other situation or other people. There's people coming together with Three of Pentacles, like you're collaborating, there's collaboration, there's a chance to kind of explore different opportunities with people. Networking, I'm seeing networking. It doesn't have to be a job networking. It could be networking with like other friends to see what other opportunities are out there. Maybe you're making new friends. Maybe you're learning to be more open to different friendships and new friendships. And Page of Pentacles is showing me that that is a message of something that's coming through that's going to bring you the stability. You have that within yourself because you kept yourself guarded, you've kept yourself safe. But the message is coming through is that you're opening up to receive the opportunity for someone else or something else to kind of bring you the stability too. That like, it's not everyone's going to come and attack you and hurt you and things like that. There's an openness to it. So what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Fool, which I love, the Magician, which I also love, but there's also the Four of Cups. So I don't see you completely letting go of the past. I don't see you completely kind of being like, oh, whatever's happened in the past, it is what it is. I'm moving on from it. I still see you hanging on to that. So there might be some chances that you will let some opportunities go by just because that was just fine. Again, protect mode, healing isn't linear. But I am seeing the fact that that you are taking leaps of faith, which is a whole different scenario from where you were probably in the beginning of the month or even last month. And you're manifesting all these new things. Again, miracles are endless. Whatever's happening internally, you are aligning yourself energetically to receive massive things because that shift took place. You're not in a place of protect mode, which protection is good, but it's also not the best, like high vibrational thing because if you are putting out I'm protecting myself, there's an energy of like that you feel like there's something you need to protect yourself from, which is not, peace, happy, namaste. It's like a guard. It's just not a high vibrational feeling. It's like more neutral. And for this, now that you're like kind of opening up, you are now, it's laws of attraction. You're putting that energy out there, beautiful things are going to come through. They're just like that little itty bitty party that's still a little bit guarded, and like it's okay. We're taking baby steps here, right? Like we can't expect ourselves to completely let go of the past, but I just see that right now the steps that you're taking, especially halfway through the month, is beautiful. I feel like you guys have kind of taken the chance to kind of put that in the past. Yeah, which makes sense. The air. This is now the work aspect, career, finances, passion project, hobby, whatever that kind of thing subject would be. So the air, unseen potential, hesitation. Yes. So this is like still giving me the 4 of Cups energy almost because I see that you're not 100% in like making any moves still. And I think there might have been a hesitation in the beginning of the month too. It is just hesitation because you're so guarded. There's something about you being so guarded, but again, I see that you are kind of putting the courage to kind of put yourself out there, explore new opportunities, unseen potential. Yeah, your guys are almost like there's just yeah. That makes sense. Hold on. And the 4 of Cups comes out again. Yeah. So, we have the Death card, the Moon in reverse, and the 7 of Wands. You are totally fighting yourself through something because this is internal. The Moon is showing me that there's something going on in the inside rather than whatever's like happening interpersonally. This is something internal that you are struggling with battling yourself with. 7 of Wands. There is definitely like like you're defending yourself. Like there's not even like a defending. It's like you have an idea, but you're being so defensive about something, but it's so internal. It's like the monologue is in the inside. I'm not getting other people, and maybe like you are being defensive because people are like, well, just leave or just do something different. And you're just like, blah, 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 and giving excuses. And it doesn't feel like there's momentum because of it, but there is a rebirth. Like I see you guys are like right there on the cusp with the rebirth, the death. There's a cycle that wants to end, and it's like you're not really allowing it to. And the Moon in reverse is showing me like you're avoiding, almost kind of looking within in this aspect. There's just momentum that wants to be, there's something that needs to be released here. And I don't, every topic is different, but your guys are kind of seeing like there's a release that's wanting to take place, but there's just something about that you're holding back from. And it's funny because what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Fool is here for the second time. That's why I'm kind of getting that this is all kind of connected internally with work. And I feel like the last reading was also work related. And then the 4 of Cups again coming up, but the King of Swords is here. So that's a little bit different, especially with the work stuff. So this is the second time this has all come up. It's definitely making me feel like this is related. I see that there's a leap of faith that you're willing to take and you're wanting to take and you might take. This is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. All of this can change. This isn't set in stone. It's where you are energetically. So I see you guys maybe potentially taking some kind of leap of faith, but the hesitation is still there because you're holding on to the past so strongly. It's just there. It's like in the back of your mind, you see it, but you're not trying to give it too much thought. And the reason why I'm saying you're trying is because I see the King of Swords. Like the sword of truth is there. The knowledge of there, the situation of what you want, of what is good for you, what is bad for you, what is meant for you, what is not. I see you think about it, contemplating it. And I feel like this for me in this reading right now is not giving me like a yes, I see you doing this, because there's just so much still hesitation within this that it can go either way for any one of you guys. And it's all about what you yourself decide that you want to do. What is the best thing for you in the moment? And again, we have free will. Like, this is all lessons. Everything happens for a reason. And I feel like once you align yourself in the way that makes the most sense, you're going to be happy no matter what you do. This is just your lesson. And right now, the leap of faith is there. The opportunity to take that leap of faith is there. And the feeling of like, yeah, like the fear and the hesitancy is there. But I know that you know what is meant for you, because the King of Swords is showing up strongly for me. So I still see a 50-50 on what direction you're going to go to, but it's beautiful that there is some kind of like acknowledgement of what is happening right now. So keep that in mind. So you can always change that. This is like moving pieces. And if you start aligning with what it is that you really truly want out of this career move, the next month's reading will be completely different, especially if like a lot of you guys kind of decide, because again, this is like a reading of like a general reading for so many people. So it's going to take a lot for this to be different. A lot of you guys to kind of come together and make that change and make that shift for the next reading to be different. So let's see what's happening within the relationship aspect. So the awakener, rise. Out of the ashes, I rise like a golden sun. Yeah, I see that's the energy that I'm putting out, where you're kind of letting go of a lot of things and putting that guard down. It's not completely gone, but it's definitely progress in my opinion. Again, we have the foresight, isolation, courage, endurance, ideas, discipline. There's a sense of trying to move forward and put that in the past, whatever's happened in the past. If you're in a solid relationship, this isn't necessarily a reading for you guys. Maybe you guys may have had some kind of like up, like a down, like a bump in the road, if that makes sense, but you're kind of moving past it. But for the people that are in friendships or situations that are kind of rocky right now and like there's an unknown, this is more for you. I feel like a lot of you guys are almost single and kind of like coming out of the woodworks from, yep, that makes sense. From something that's happened also makes sense. That's the energy that I'm kind of getting. And we have the 10 of Swords, the Empress energy in reverse, and then the 6 of Swords. So something broke down. A cycle has ended and it's completely annihilated you. You're just done, spent, completely exhausted from the experience. That's why out of the ashes, I rise like a golden sun. The cow spirit being here, you're healing through something. There's a lot of growth. I feel like you were put in a position where you had to leave the situation. Maybe you moved. Maybe you moved apartments. Maybe it's something that you guys like live together. Maybe you left the state or country or whatever because it reminded you of them and you're just like, I need a new chapter. Or maybe that is a decision that you're trying to make, but you're unsure. Maybe that's the momentum that like is lacking. But there's some kind of move that needs to be taken or is being taken currently or has already in the past few weeks. You were literally not, you were chasing this person. That is what it feels like. You've been chasing this person nonstop, and the cycle pretty much ended. And it was like almost like you didn't even have a choice of the matter. It was forced upon you. Whether it was you, it could have been your choice, but it was just one of those things like, if I keep doing this to myself, I will literally be unwell. Like, that's what I feel. Or the person broke up with you. And again, like the 4 of Cups, this is the third time this is coming up. 4 of Cups. Oh, this is the Queen. No, okay. I thought the Queen of Wands was here before. So the Queen of Wands is here, and now the Ace of Wands. The way you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, again, there's a sense of like guardedness that you're still lingering. So this is the third time it came up. There is a sense of guardedness that you're still lingering in this kind of arena. But I do see an opportunity that is going to be coming your way. It doesn't have to be an opportunity of a person. It could be that you're just going to be traveling on your own or with friends or whatever. but there's an opportunity that's coming away that's going to spark your passion, fire for adventure, and that's divinely given. It's like because you let go, this is what you receive. And Queen of Wands is the magician. Like, it feels like the magician card for me because it's the witch. Like, you're able to manifest, like, you're doing the witchy stuff to kind of like put yourself in a position where you can receive this beautiful gift. But again, there's that hesitancy in doing anything, in receiving anything, because it's like you don't trust what it is. So there's definitely a lot of courage, again, courage involved in this. I know that you see what you need to do. So it's a matter of just moving forward and putting yourself out there and just like that, having that momentum. So I love that for you. I think that's a beautiful thing. So if it did resonate, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss another reading. Definitely leave a comment so people don't feel like they're alone, because the community around this is so important. Just knowing that you have the support system to get through to the next phase, the next chapter. But thank you guys for coming back. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.